This is IGN. The strongest version of James Patterson's best-selling detective series to date. This is your IGN review of Cross Season 1 by Luke Riley. Amazon continues to expand its alliance of airport fiction Avengers with Cross, plucked directly from the pages of author James Patterson's best-selling crime novels, and joining the likes of Jack Ryan and Reacher on the streamer. Part police procedural, part psychological thriller, Cross admittedly isn't as action-packed as its other paperback-inspired Prime Video peers, but it is a tight and satisfyingly slow burn that does pierce through the crowded cop drama genre, thanks to star Aldous Hodge's outstanding performance as the titular Alex Cross. For the uninitiated, Alex Cross is an uncommonly brilliant Washington, D.C. homicide detective and the protagonist of over 30 books dating back to 1993. For the purposes of this TV series, however, Cross is not based on any one particular novel. Fans needn't worry, all the background building blocks of Alex Cross himself are here, and he remains a widower and father of two with a PhD in psychology. He's thankfully still based in D.C. too, unlike the failed 2012 reboot film featuring Tyler Perry, which transplanted the character to Detroit for absolutely zero gain. The intro montage that makes DC itself feel like a supporting character in the show is a clever launchpad for the series, and despite their otherwise huge differences in tone, it certainly feels like a reverential nod to the iconic intro of Beverly Hills Cop. There are also some casual early references to a past case that smartly help establish that Cross is already somewhat of a star detective at the start of the series. While these moments invoke the first Cross novel, Along Came a Spider, the central mystery of Cross Season 1 is a totally original story, and it's a smart play. As a particularly ravenous reader of Lee Child's Reacher series, I'll readily admit I've loved seeing those existing books come to life in the TV series, because I'm a simple man and I'm primarily aboard to watch a 6'5" immovable object stomp some heads. However, opting for something fresh for all viewers of Prime's Cross means both longtime readers and those unfamiliar with the books will each be on the same page, so to speak. The season stumbles occasionally, particularly with one villainous turn that's a fabulous shock but falls apart under the mildest scrutiny. But one thing I can't fault is Hodge's excellent work in the leading role. He expertly brings to life what's easily the best and most nuanced on-screen version of Alex Cross to date. While watching the athletically built Hodge spar in the gym with his hulking co-star, former American football player and shirtless Old Spice pitchman Isaiah Mustafa, it may superficially seem like the producers have benched Hollywood's old Morgan Freeman template for someone who simply looks like he could bench Morgan Freeman. However, not only is Hodge a far better physical fit for the role as the character has already been described, he delivers a wonderfully layered performance. Hodge's Cross is smart and suave, and he's uncompromising in his pursuit of facts, a relentless manhunter. But there are also moments when he is exposed and vulnerable, and Hodge rides this pendulum with great skill. There are times throughout Season 1 when Cross completely loses his cool, and others where he's sweetly compassionate, tender, and fatherly. The character's conversations with his children, Damon and Janelle, feel particularly authentic. Alex Cross joins Prime Video's growing legion of literary badasses in what's easily the strongest and most faithful adaptation of James Patterson's best-selling detective series to date. It's particularly commendable that this has been achieved within an entirely original mystery. This doesn't just place longtime readers and newcomers on a level playing field. It demonstrates an understanding of the Cross character that goes beyond simply repurposing the pages of one of Patterson's novels into a TV script. Significantly elevated by Aldous Hodge's tremendous performance as the titular detective with the frame of a boxer and the brain of a doctor, Cross Season 1 wobbles occasionally by glossing over some events that leave unanswered questions, but it's otherwise a clever and confident start that hits more than it misses. Cross Season 1's IGN score? 8. Thanks for listening to IGN. My name is Tony Jackson, and for the latest Cross updates, visit us at IGN.com.
Spoken Layer.